Why are women always unsatisfied? This video is for you if you're a man, but it's also for women that want to understand better their process, their pattern, their conditioning, and why they always feel like it's never enough. So welcome to this video. I'm Claudia, and with my partner Gavin, we help couples in their couple dynamic to create a conscious couple and to create more understanding in the dynamic between the feminine and the masculine. In this video, I'm gonna show you why women feels like they're always unsatisfied and men always think like women are complicated. Is it really that we are complicated, or there's something more that maybe we are not seeing here? Well, let's start with the fact that as women, we tend to see the couple and the relationship, the love relationship, as something very, very at the center of our life. For most women, the relationship is something that should provide security and aliveness and joy. And when we don't really get this sense of connection that we always hoped for since we're really young in the relationship, we start projecting, we start panicking, we start asking for more, and it seems so there is never enough. But why we have this? Why we feel like in the relationship we have to feel the kind of security and connection? It starts from our biology, but also from the fact that since very young we are all of us exposed to love movies and a reality about love that are really misleading. So love is always shown as something fusional and intense and that make us feel alive. And often we grow up with the idea that this is what will make us happy. And so we go in life looking for that. But reality and life is very different than that. And so when we meet the person we are with, even if it's really healthy relationship, most of the time we are confronted to the fact that this fusional and connection and security and aliveness that we were looking for can't be found in the relationship, because the reality is that it can't be found anywhere. The thing that we are looking for is something that reminds us this feeling of home and joy. There is the connection with the consciousness, with the reality of who we really are, with our real nature. But because all of us, and not just women, we forgot about our real nature, we go in life looking for this sensation of a complete, of full, of aliveness in the external world, even if this doesn't exist in the external world, in the relationship, in the work, in the relationship with ourselves. But this can't be found outside. This is something that is always there behind the clouds that we lost contact with. So the first thing to understand is that all of us, we are really confused, and we go in the world looking for something that is already there and believing there is something always missing. Is the condition of the mind believing that something is always missing, and this is real for all of us. But women, in opposite of men, tend to believe that this thing is available in the relationship. And men are not really that much focused on looking for it in the relationship. Is more, a man is simpler than a woman. A man, it just needs peace. A man is focused on hunting, providing, and being a good man and being feeling enough. Also because a man too has a brain that tells him all the time that is not enough. So the first thing to understand, and that is that if you are in a relationship with a woman, can you understand that the reason why she acts like this is that she lost contact with her true nature, and she started believing all this conditioning about who she is. So she projecting the relationship with her father, the relationship with her mother. And if we project in the relationship all these things, we of course gonna believe there is always something missing. We project the style of attachment that we had with our caregivers in the relationship. So sometimes women have an attachment style, anxious attachment style, and men have an avoidant attachment style, which make it the man want to just escape the relationship, go in his cave, don't want to be bothered, and he doesn't want to express, he doesn't want to communicate. And when a woman has an anxious attachment, it's actually the opposite. She wants the relationship, she wants him to answer, she wants to be present, she wants proof, she wants reassurance. And the more he's gonna shut down, the more he's gonna talk little or nothing, the more she wants from the relationship. And this dynamic is the dynamic that I see most of the time in my couple coaching, and it's very, very obvious why this is happening. As women, and please, if you are a woman, listen to me about that, and if you're a man, you're gonna recognize yourself in this. As a woman, the more we are asking for connection, the more we are asking for the fusion, the more we are asking for aliveness, for joy, for something magic, romanticism in the relationship, the more a man is gonna shut down. Because it's very, very simple. We are putting a lot of pressure in the relationship in order to feel alive, in order to feel love. But that love, as I just said, can't be found in the relationship, because the real love that we are looking for is the love, the united love, is the love that we really are, is the consciousness, is the connection with God. Put the word God, universe, whatever it feels right to you. And we are looking for this feeling of contentment in the relationship, asking to our men to be always more, and more is never enough. This doesn't mean though, and if you're a man, listen to me now, this doesn't mean though there aren't things that actually can go deeper, a connection that is more real, more authentic, more free, that can be have in the relationship. Which means, as a man, most of the men have a problem with vulnerability, with communication, with expression, because a man in a society as our society is always been asked to be the strong one, to not cry, to provide, to show there is enough. And this is a big, heavy weight to bring during life all the time. Imagine going through life thinking that you can never be vulnerable. And so it's obvious that when this happens, life through the woman in front of you is going to ask you to free yourself from that, free yourself from the conditioning, free yourself from the pain, free yourself from the pattern. And what a beautiful, beautiful opportunity that your wife, your girlfriend, your fiance is offering to you to do that work. So do you see how the dynamic is so perfect, is so exactly what we need? Sometimes you're gonna find as a woman a man that has pain and difficulties to express himself because you think that you're gonna feel enough, alive, love, reassure when the man is gonna be that kind of man. And you, as a man, you're gonna find a woman that is gonna be demanding, anxious, they want reassurance, they want more proof, more love, in order for you to get free to your idea of not being enough, and in order for you to get free of all this trauma, and finally become a man that is capable to express himself, that is capable to communicate, to be authentic, to be free, to be a kid. And on the other side, the woman can be a woman that is capable to deal with her emotion, feel the sensation, don't put everything on the man, and grow up spiritually and emotionally, and understanding that there is a space in us that is already complete. It actually is not even the space, it's who we really are. And so the relationship is the most incredible place to transform ourselves and to evolve spiritually, and see there's always everything being there. And thanks to the person in front of you, you're going to have now a portal of awakening that is being offered to you. Are you ready to becoming your most authentic self thanks to your fiance or your wife or your girlfriend? Are you ready to become this calm, present woman that is capable to be in the space because it's connecting with something bigger and is not trying to find everything in the relationship to feel enough? What an amazing opportunity. This is the invitation the love relationship are putting in our path. And this is actually what me and Gavin, my fiance, are helping you to do in our program, created especially for men that have difficulties to express their emotion, to communicate, and they really want to be a better man for their women, but without losing themselves and without feeling this burden of not feeling enough. So you're gonna understand better a woman perspective, you're gonna understand better what is happening into her, in her world, while healing, processing, and learning to express more your emotions. This is a program we are super excited to do because again, it's a problematic that we see so many times in our coaching session and couple coaching. Thank you for watching. You find all the information is here down below about the program. We start in November, but no matter what time you watch this video, you can always purchase it. If you have questions, contact us. You find all this information down below. Thank you for watching. Bye.